Everyone knows that their data is as precious as it is vulnerable. And ransomware headlines, more frequent and alarming than ever, paint a very vivid picture of the threats looming in our interconnected world. And it's just one of the many reasons why your organization is invested in multiple technologies to protect that data. And amid these defenses, there's a standout offering within Pure Storage's arsenal that you might not have encountered yet. And that's where today's topic of Safe Mode comes into play, not just as a feature, but as a steadfast guardian of your digital assets. Now, Safe Mode represents a shift in how we approach data protection. It's not about waiting for an attack to happen, but it's more about being prepared before it strikes. And this proactive stance is really the goal of every organization in data security. And in this video, we're delving deep into the workings of Safe Mode. We'll explore how it transforms your defenses, shielding your data from what might seem inevitable and turning potential disasters into manageable incidents. There's lots of ways an organization can protect their data. Backups, replication, and offsite copies, just to name a few. Even your storage array offers a way for you to retain your data for a specific point in time through storage snapshots. So just in case your data gets corrupted, you can always go back in time to when your precious data was still intact. But what happens when someone deletes these snapshots? In Pure's lingo, deleting a snapshot is called destroying it. Think of it like moving a file to the trash bin on your computer. It sits there waiting to either be restored or permanently deleted, in which case then we call it eradication. Put yourself in the shoes of a ransomware attacker. It's your job to ensure your victim has no recourse but to pay the ransom. And in order to do this, you're going to be looking at deleting or eradicating their snapshots to secure your large payout. And this is where Safe Mode comes into play. Now, Safe Mode from Pure Storage prevents your volumes or snapshots from being manually eradicated. Now, sure, you can still destroy a snapshot, but you can't eradicate it until it ages out based on the eradication delay, meaning that attackers or even that clumsy coworker can't completely wipe your data.
Wait, whoa, no, you didn't do that, no!
The important thing to remember is that Safe Mode is there to protect your snapshots. So if you have Safe Mode turned on, but no snapshots to protect, well, that's like buying a safe for all your valuables and then not putting anything inside of it. So go ahead and take that snapshot, or better yet, create a protection group or a policy to automatically take snapshots of your data. Now, Safe Mode also prevents the tampering with your Safe Mode settings or snapshot policies by ratcheting them down, meaning that you can increase the frequency of snapshots, how long they're retained for, and the eradication delay. However, you cannot decrease any of these parameters or disable Safe Mode without the aid of Pure Technical Services. It also prevents tampering with or deleting protection groups or replication. With FlashArray, there are 3 ways you can implement Safe Mode. Safe Mode can be enabled globally across the entire array, meaning that all snapshots and volumes are prohibited from manual eradication. However, you may be capacity conscious and not need that level of protection for all your data. Instead, you can opt for a per protection group approach. Now, a protection group is essentially a policy that's applied to a single volume or multiple volumes. And each protection group can have its own policy about the frequency of the volumes that are snapshot and whether or not they're protected by Safe Mode. This lets you get very granular in how your data is protected. And then lastly, Auto On Safe Mode. All new flash arrays ship with Safe Mode turned on to maximize the protection of your data. And if you're upgrading your existing flash arrays to newer versions of Purity, you'll have the option to opt out of Auto On Safe Mode. Now, Auto On Safe Mode is going to retain all of your existing snapshot and Safe Mode settings for your current data while protecting all new and copied volumes by adding them to a default protection group with Safe Mode. And if you're using FlashBlade, Safe Mode can be enabled globally for files and object stores by contacting Pure Support. This will prevent the manual eradication of your file systems and snapshots, as well as protect your object data from accidental or malicious overwrites. And of course, all Pure Storage customers have access to Pure One, which includes the data protection assessment to see how well your data will hold up to a ransomware attack. Check out the video here to see it all in action. So everybody, that's going to wrap things up for this episode. If you want to get hands-on with Safe Mode, check out Pure Test Drive. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Digital Bytes, and until I see you in the next episode, stay pure.